Alright everyone, how about a Schrodinger's cat? Now, we haven't done this in a while. It's pick a card reading where the card picks you. If you play the game right, it's one of the most accurate readings you'll ever get. As far as energy reading goes anyway. It's about new love. Alright, we've been talking a lot about the soulmates and the runners and the this and that. Well, this time around we're going to pull a Schrodinger's cat, see which universe you're in, a live cat or a dead cat. Schrodinger's cat is a physics experiment. Really talks about multiple universes. Which universe are you in? The theory is the cat's in a box with an isotope. You close the box, the cat fluctuates between dead and alive while the box is closed. You open the box and poof, you see if you have a live cat or a dead cat. Well, we do it with timelines here. And we want to see what's coming towards you. Is your energy attracting or detracting? Is it pushing? Or is it repellent? You know, are you learning? Are you in that Empress energy or are you not? All right. Because runners aside, I'd like to see y'all banging somebody between now and Christmas. All right, so how about that? All right, so let's do that. So, you know, play the game right. The game is I shuffle the deck. As I shuffle, which I'll do now, I run the experiment through my head. And I'm going to put two cards face down on the table. You're not going to pick the cards. I'm going to give you two animals. You're going to pick an animal. All right? And the Schrodinger's cat, the now famous Schrodinger's cat quarter, is going to decide which card goes with which animal. So the card picks you. All right, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. When again, I want to remind everybody, we don't talk about Schrodinger's cat readings on the social media. Please don't mention the animals in particular. You take somebody's chance away at playing the game right. That's selfish. Don't be selfish. It's no need to talk about it. No need at all. That said, it's a general reading, although technically if you play the game right, it's anything but. But it's a general reading, I have to say that. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. All right, this reading, like all Schrodinger's cat, is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right, two cards face down. I'm done shuffling. That's it. Two cards face down. Now I got to give you two animals. All right, let's see. How about a possum or a squirrel? Which are you, a possum or a squirrel? You got 2 seconds to pick. 1, 2, that's it. You're either a possum or a squirrel. Possum is heads, squirrel is tails. I'll flip it, you'll hear it fall on the floors, wood floors. There it goes. It's tails. 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 That's squirrel, possum. Squirrel, possum, squirrel, possum. I do that so I don't forget. Because sometimes I get into these readings and read the energy and I forget. So this is squirrel and this is possum. Alright, let's start. Watch them both. No timestamps here. Oh my God, people freak out that there's no fucking timestamps. The fuck? You're all connected. Everything is energy. Right? Yes, there's a bridging energy which I'll pull at the end. Watch them both. One could be a lesson for you and the other one could be, you know, could be future influence. Who knows? But your primary energy right now is the one you picked. All right, but you do what you want. Squirrel. Let's go. Live cat or dead cat? What do you think? Live cat. 6 of Cups. You're attracted soulmates like a motherfucker. Who do I want to clarify with? I'm going to clarify with the little animal deck. Little animals. Yep. Live cat. 6 of Cups. A lot of people from your past are going to be returning. People who may not have told you how they feel. Maybe friends that want more. You know, you become friends with somebody again who comes back from the past. And then one day you find yourself naked with them. You know, that kind of thing. All right, that sort of situation here. A lot of past energy coming back around you. You're pulling in, you're at the very least attracting people you have soul connections with. You're like a beacon, right? You're the lighthouse in the storm, and those soul connections find you. They spot you at grocery stores, at the mall, in a restaurant, at work. Somebody new shows up at work. You make instant eye contact with them. You can see in their eyes that you've known them before. That kind of thing. All right, let's see. 6 of Cups. We got a live cat here for the squirrels. That's not good for squirrels because, you know, cats like to chase them. But either way, for our reading purposes, it's damn fine. Why is the 6 of Cups here? What's crossing it? King of Wands. You're very attractive. You got the pick of the litter. The affecting energy around you right now, the reason you're attracting these things is because you're exuding some sort of energy, and this may not be, you may not feel this, but you're exuding some sort of confidence. It's coming off you, right? It's like a stench of confidence coming off of you. Don't let it, it's also a warning from the universe that you don't turn into the Burger King. Got to have it your way and all that. Don't let it go to your head when this energy starts to kick in, which it will right now, from right now forward, I'm sure, or it already has for some of you. All right, don't let it go to your head a little bit. All right, just keep your wits about you. But you're attracted, the reason you're attracting all these past energies is because there's some sort of, the only way I can describe it is it reeks of confidence. Okay? And even if you don't feel that way, you might be cowering in a corner crying and drinking yourself silly because you're sad. You still exude some kind of energy that's attracting this past energy to you. What's on top? Three of Pentacles. Pretty much, there's one energy in particular from the past which is returning to you, which is drawn to your confidence, very attracted to you, which shows up, which you can rebuild something that you once had. For some of you, this has to do with past lovers returning and getting a second crack. And again, I'm not talking about necessarily, anyway, your runner in the soulmate cycle, your deep soul twin flame. I'm talking about people from the past. You get a chance to rebuild with them. What's the center card? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, you look good. You look good. You look like something very unique. You're very attractive. That energy around you is very strong. Okay, it's very strong, and it has more of a. Think of it like a. You know how like the superhero Green Lantern? He got that ring, and he could project out a hand, like a big giant hand can come out of it. You've got this kind of energy where you've got that Green Lantern hand reaching back into the past and pulling people forward. People that are at a distance from you that you haven't seen in a long time. Somebody moved 10,000 miles away. They're thinking about you and they're going to reach out. They might send an email, something along those lines. You're looking good. You're looking very unique. You're looking very stable. You're looking like you got your shit together. But this is the rainbow antlered 8-point buck. You don't see those every day, right? You know, you're looking like someone that someone can't find. Again, this is that energy we've been getting a lot as we pull on the DF, where you've got everything somebody needs. All the energies around you are feeling that energy off of you. And again, you don't have to be physically in it. The energy's coming off of you whether you're a blathering mess in the corner or not. All right, so you might as well embrace this energy. Once you do, you're going to be banging a whole lot more, or you'll hear from these energies a lot faster, or you'll make better use of them when they come in. Because if you're not in the right time, because these are coming anyway, and if you're not in the right frame of mind, you might cast them off. You might become the Burger King, right? You might end up being the runner in these situations. What's red with the Three of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles. You got a chance. There's one energy in particular here, and it's not your runner. It is something else. There is one energy, and it just keeps coming up that way, where you got a chance to redo something, rebuild something on a solid foundation, and it can lead to 10 Pentacles. You can get the whole package. 10 of Pentacles better than the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups can be a whole lot of fairyland. You can get the whole package with this one energy. Now, the other energies coming towards you, you can too, provided you're honest and you build on a solid foundation. I'm just telling you about an energy that's here. Okay? It's one energy in particular. Some of you might know who it is. Some of you might not be able to think of it. I don't know. That's the squirrels. Possums. You have a live cat. Now again, you're both connected. Everything is connected. Everything is energy and everything is connected. So again, this might be some advice for the squirrels, or vice versa. The squirrels were advice for possums. I don't know. Possums, do you have a live cat or a dead cat? It's a dead cat. It's not dead. It's okay. It's a bit of repellent. Okay? It's a bit of, and I'm going to need to clarify this with the witches. I can't use the same deck. I don't know why, but I can't. It's people are, again, you're all connected. We had that attracting energy over here, right? That King of Wands, very attractive. King of Wands makes you believe anything's possible. this 8-point rainbow antlered buck, right? Yeah, you're really attractive. But something about you, something about the energy that's coming off you is telling people, I best stay away. I best kind of back off from that. Or they might be coming up to you and talking to you, but not really making a move for whatever this repelling reason is. Okay? And I don't know what. It could be, again, the cautionary tale that I told these guys. You know, maybe that little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of Burger King-y energy. I don't, it's hard to say. I don't even think so. I don't even think that's right. Why is the Six of Swords here? Let's just clarify. All right? It is a dead cat, but only, maybe a cat in intensive care. It's a cat in the sense that's not feeling well, not doing good, 3 feet in the grave, 1 foot out of the grave. People want to avoid this energy. They're attracted to it. You look good. You know, it's like the girl that, what's that scale that guys always have? It's kind of crude, I know, but it's the hotness versus pain in the ass scale, sort of a thing. There's an energy of pain in the ass coming off of this, and so no matter how hot you are, somebody thinks because of that energy it's not worth it, or you're not ready. You're not putting out a vibe like, hey, come get me, you know, sort of a thing. I'm ready. You look like you might be getting over something. Like I look at this girl, and she's pretty and all. She's cute. I'd bang her. But she just looked like trouble. You know, she looked like she's sad or something. Like, I don't know. It's just there. I'm just being honest about the energy. I can't not be honest with you in these readings. Why? Let's find out. Let's talk to the witches, and let's find out why the Six of Swords is here. All right? And I went with the witches purely because my intuition said the second I looked at this girl, she looked a little witchy to me. She looked like a very good friend of mine that is a witch. She actually looked just like that. How about that? All right. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go here. I don't know that she wears red scarves, but you know, she might. Never seen her in one. Crossing it. This is weird. It's the Ace of Swords reversed, and I don't know how that got reversed in my deck. It's the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, something feels off to the energies that are approaching you, so they're passing it by. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of energies. You're all connected. This energy applies to you. There's a lot of energies here. Energies around you, energies from the past, all of it. Just focusing on the possum energy here for a moment. That might be attracted to you. Like I said, I'd bang her, but I think, you know, I don't know, there's just something off about that. There's something not right. You know, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It could just mean you're not ready yet to attract new things. It could just mean that. Something feels deceptive about your attraction energy. You have the attraction energy around you. With the Ace of Swords reversed, it's a bit of deception. You have the attracting energy around you, but something feels off. Something feels deceptive to the energies around you. All right, let's take a look. What's on top? Let's go. 9 swords. Okay. Yeah, something. Again, this energy comes off of you of despair, of someone who's anxious, someone who's still dealing with something, someone who's not quite there yet. They're another very attractive girl. She's pretty hot, showing leg and everything. Yeah, let's bang. But no, I mean, if I was in bed with that girl and she don't look like she'd be, you know, it doesn't look like it's the right moment to ask, do you want to hit it right now? It doesn't look like that, you know. It's more like a what's wrong kind of thing. You would say that. You wouldn't say, do you want to hit it right now, even though she's showing some leg and everything. You'd say, is everything all right? Are you okay? Yeah, you'd turn the light on and ask that. All right. Center card. Red with the Ace of Swords reversed that was crossing here. It's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, again, the Ace of Swords reversed is here, right? Ace of Swords reversed at the bottom, and the Knight of Cups is red with it. People, energies are approaching you, but they're passing it by. They're stopping right before they get to the point of opening up or telling you how they feel or whatever. This is happening all around you. You probably don't even know it. There could be somebody at work that's into you, but there's just something. Again, I've already described it. I can't phrase it any other way. There's no other way to put it. What's the last card out? Red with the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. You're both tied together here. You both have this incredible attracting energy around you. You're getting this side, the possum side, is getting in their own way with this. She getting in her own way. She might be horny as hell. But if I'm sleeping next to her, I'm more inclined to ask, are you okay? You know, I'm not in the mood after a long talk where I got to get you back to sleep and make you feel better. I'm not even in the fucking mood at that point. All right? It's not, I'm going to need a porn magazine just to get fired up enough. Legs showing or not. You know, it's like that. You're getting in the way of your own happiness, of your own potential for Ten of Pentacles, because you have these energies. You're attracting these energies. But for some reason, they're passing it by. And it's just this vibe. And the best I can describe it is what I said about the girl on this card or the girl on this card. Both of them seem attractive. Both of them seem very bangable. Both of them seem like I'd want to ask them to at least have dinner with me. But I just did something off here. All right, something just seems like, it smells like trouble. And it's not a bad thing to you. You're finding out about this, so you're aware of it. Right? Maybe you're just not ready to have new energies approach you. Perhaps. It's not enough to keep your runner away. That's a different scenario. But for new love approaching, they halt. They stop right at the waterline. Okay? And for whatever reason, perhaps you're just not ready. You still got some things you need to deal with for that Empress energy to really take hold. Because both sides, with matching cards here at the bottom, both sides are very attractive to people. You look like Ten of Pentacles material to the people around you. But there's just something off about the possums here. Okay? Just something off a little bit. Let's pull the bridging energy. Let's do it with the Light Seer deck, the little one. Let's grab a fresh deck. What is the bridging energy, the common energy between the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords? All right? They're both sixes. That's one good thing. It's just, again, keep on passing by this one here. Just pass it by. And it's not anything that bad. As I've described, you're extremely attractive. But something smells like you're not ready, or it's just, I don't want to use the word trouble, but it is kind of there a little bit. Damaged goods kind of a thing. It's a terrible thing to say, but I have to read the energy the way it's here. I have to be honest. And so if you're a possum, if you chose this column and you're wondering why, you might be really beautiful, right? Gorgeous. Going out there, fancy bikini, summer dress, whatever the fuck you're wearing, you might be really hot, but nobody's hitting it, right? Nobody's approaching or anything like that. It's something for you to look at, right? And that energy for you to look at is this Nine of Swords here. Whatever this is, whatever's causing you anxiety, whatever it is that you're thinking about, maybe a little too much, it's not as bad as you think it is. Put it down a little bit. Maybe try to see it from a few different perspectives. Okay? Now, what's the bridging energy between the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords? Between the squirrel and the possum. Alright? What is it? It's the Emperor. I always pull from the bottom on these. It's the Emperor. And I'll take the card off the deck. Actually, I don't always pull from the bottom, but I should be. And I do here in this particular reading. It's the Emperor. This side is balanced in their energy. This side is not. You could use, on this side, the possums could use a little bit more Emperor energy. I know that the Emperor energy is strong on this side because I had the King of Wands over here, which is one of the aspects of the Emperor. With you, I had an Ace of Swords reversed. So perhaps the reason you're up all night is you could use a little bit more masculine energy. It brings in a little bit of ego, a little bit of self-confidence, a little bit of something like that, something ego related, something maybe King of Wands related is needed over here to fix this issue and get this Knight of Cups to move forward. Okay? That's it. It's very simple. It could be as simple as self-confidence. Perhaps you lack that. Perhaps even if you think you don't, that's the energy you put out. There's some sort of insecurity in there, which is often the case with the Nine of Swords. All right? So that's that. Now, let's pull another one. Let's say the bridging energy between the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. This ought to be good. This ought to be, because this side is building new foundations. This side is working confidently toward goals and real Ten of Pentacles potential. And this side's kind of getting in their own way a little bit for reasons I've just explained. This is a very important card to have there because it totally makes sense with the King of Wands that was crossing there and the Ace of Swords reversed that was crossing there. Commonality, bridging energy between the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. What is it? All right. Yeah. 10 Wands. On one side, hot side's hot, cold side's cold. On one side here, the bridging energy, there's something that's heavy on each of your minds. That's why this side is being urged to be honest, be open, be truthful. Use that confidence of the King of Wands to your advantage, not to your disadvantage by being the Burger King, having to have it your way. Just shoot straight with people if there's something that's heavy on your mind. On the Squirrel side. On the Possum side, it's getting the better of you. Whatever's heavy on your mind is getting the better of you. All right, this is a 10 to a 9. It goes backwards. I mean, this goes backwards too, but this is telling a different story. It's a different energy. When the numbers are this close in proximity, this is where we more look at that. But either way, it's getting the better of you. Whatever is heavy on your mind, whatever it is causing you a lack of confidence, could have something to do with what the DM did to you. All right, it's making your confidence waver a little bit. Don't let it do that. All right, you don't need to let it do that. What's the bridging energy between the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here? Now, this side looks like a sirloin steak to people that are around them, to energies that are around them. This side over here, I don't know. I got the cup. They're hot. I'd bang her or him, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to get my hoofs wet. Okay, why? What's the bridging energy here between the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups? What is it? What is it? Bridging energy. What is it? Yeah, 10 Swords. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. This side over here, people think that you've got everything they need. You can help them. You can give them a new life. They can have the 10 of Pentacles with you. You look like a sirloin steak. On this side over here, on the Squirrels, Possum side, excuse me. See, I get them mixed up. On the Possum side, again, it's this, you seem heartbroken. You seem down. I don't know why. I have no idea, but there's some kind of, it could be a micro expression. You know, people, you don't have to be an FBI profiler to read micro expressions. You seem, people pick up on them all day long. There's something over here that's making this Knight of Cups think twice. Just stopping, I don't know. I don't know. You know, again, I explained it pretty well with each of these two girl descriptions here, and it is what it is. So whatever has ended for you, you're letting it get the better of you over here on the Possum side. And this is a cautionary tale for the Squirrel side. It really is. Be sure that you're not doing that. Be sure you're honest and open. Be sure you are that King of Pentacles with the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. And you will thrive in this energy. People will come out of the woodwork. I'm telling you. Okay, now, bridging energy between the two 10 of Pentacles. What is it? What's the bridging energy between the two 10 of Pentacles? And I know this reading is going to get a shitload of thumbs downs because anytime we get a dead cat, it's predictable as fuck that that's what happens. But why shouldn't you know this? This is no different than what I would tell you if I was standing next to you and you said, Steve, can you read my energy? I would tell you the same thing that I said here. Okay? I would tell you the exact same thing. I'd say, well, you're fucking hot. You look like somebody I'd want to bang for sure, but there's something about it I just feel like I should back off. You know? And that's what I'd say. It really is. And it's because, for reasons I've said, something that happened here. It could be because of the DM. It could be because your masculine energy is low. So you're lacking confidence. It could be something that the runner did, which is too heavy on your mind and you're letting it get the better of you. And you're coming across to this night as someone who's damaged goods. 10 swords. Wounded. 10 swords in the back. You know, this night don't want to be anybody's rebound. All right, rebound guy or girl. What's the bridging energy between the 10 of Pentacles here? What is it? What's the bridging energy between the 10 of Pentacles here? And it could just be you're not ready yet. It's fine. But deal with it. 9s are the end in tarot, and this is the end that leads to a dead end. And this is a 10. I got 2 10s and a 9 here in reference to the squirrels. You need to deal with that shit. Put it down. When you get done, deal with it at your own pace. Nobody rushing you. Okay? It's fine. What's bridging energy between the 2 10s? What is it? What is it? Fucking hell. 4 of Wands. Yeah, the 4 of Wands is the road to the 10 of Pentacles, and it's the bridging energy between the 2 10 of Pentacles. Both sides have major potential here. Both sides. And the bridging energy across the whole of the bridging energy is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay? Everybody learns their lessons at different pace. Everybody takes stock in their life at different pace. All right? You know, there's a whole lot of self-focus in the collective energy right now. So everybody's focused forward, 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 forward. How much can I get? How much am I going to make? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? What's going to happen in the future? You got to take a look at the past. You can't live in the past, but you got to look at it to learn from it. You got to take stock. You got to look back. This side is doing a much better job of that, or has, than this side. I think this side, again, something's getting the better of them, whatever it is. And that needs to stop. You can't let an energy get the better of you. You cannot. It's all about perspective. It's all about how you look at something. With this 4 of Wands here, I mean, both sides have the potential for this 10 of Pentacles. One side is going to see it coming at them, and it's best not to let it go to your head. The other side is getting in their own way, stopping this night in their tracks. I don't mean to use something that sounds as cruel as damaged goods. I'm not saying you're damaged good. I mean, not literally saying that. It's the only way I can describe the energy, right? Because I have to use my life experience to take the energy which comes in as feelings and translate it into words. And this energy, when I read this night and I see this bridging energy of the 10 of Swords in particular, I get the same thing I used to get back in the day when a friend of mine would bring a girl over or something like that. And I'd say to him, you know, she's real pretty and all, but she seemed like trouble, man. She seemed like she got some problems. You know, you're all right to deal with that, or, you know, something you might want to consider. And they never wanted to hear me say that. They liked the part about she's hot, but they never wanted to hear me say the rest. But the rest has to be said, you know, around it. I have no idea. You're just letting something get the better of you, and it's creating a repellent energy. People are passing it by because something feels off. It's probably tied to what the runner did to you. Work past it. Look at it. Take it out. Realize that you don't want to give anybody else the power to put your life on hold. If it's not that, it's your masculine energy needs to come up. A bit like someone saying your testosterone needs to come up or something like that. But estrogen and testosterone are the energies of male and female. They're chemical reactions or their chemical basis, but they're energy. They're made up of energy, so they are energy. You just need a little self-confidence, some of you. Okay? I mean, it's tough to describe for so many people that are here, but now that you know, you can do something about it. Something's getting the better of you, or you need some confidence, one or the other. Either way, you got to take a look at it. You got to figure it out. All right? That's your, over here, just a huge attraction. Huge attraction energy. Don't let it go to your head. Don't turn into the Burger King yourself. Be honest with people. And I'm telling you, this side here is a really good shot of just attracting more than they need, which is why it could go to your head. All right? And that's especially true that we're coming into party season. You know, holiday parties and Halloween parties and Thanksgivings and shit like that. You got a chance to be around some people, maybe some people you haven't met before, maybe some office parties and things like that. This is great energy to be in. All right? Over here, you got the same opportunities at those parties. Take a look at this stuff here, okay? Don't be all resting bitch face at the party, and don't try to look sad or anything like that, but don't fake it either. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Deal with the issue. Don't just mask it with a Band-Aid, otherwise that's you turning into the King of Wands, into the Burger King, into kind of the Burger King aspect of the King of Wands, I mean. And you don't want that. You don't want to be phony. You want to be real. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I did my best. It's tough to read for 20,000 people. It's very difficult. But I did my best. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today with this reading, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And if you don't like this reading because of what I said here and you pick this column, that's something for you to look at. Okay? Because if you were in the right energy, you would at least appreciate the reading. All right? Keep that in mind. All right, so take a look at what is this, and you're just proving the point of the column if you don't like this reading because of what I said here. Okay, it's just the way it is. I'm sorry, that's just basic psychology 101. All right, if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.